Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Memily Makes, or welcome if you're new here. I hope you're all doing well on this really chilly day that we're having. It is very frosty out there. So I never know what to say when it's this time of day because it's not quite morning, but it's also not quite afternoon. So it's about 11 o'clock. I'm down here for my tea break. I'm getting there. I woke up feeling very refreshed and ready for the day. So I was ready to boss it today. So yeah, we'll see if I can actually finish early. I'm hoping I can because of the extra hours that I put in yesterday. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I need to get the work done. And if I can get the work done, then we're on for finishing early, which would be great. I'm going to quickly show you the colour because it is another absolute stunner today. There we go. Well, that is really good light, isn't it? Perhaps I need to figure out how to do it this way around. But there we go. We've got some really fancy colours today. We've got obviously a bit of white, pink, blues, greens, yellows, a little bit of brown. Well, it's not really brown, is it? It's just where the colours have sort of merged together. Absolute beautiful one. Very Monet-esque, if I do say so myself, and it is a Monet. It is Monet's Ninfe Rosa. There we go. Again, it's backwards because, I didn't want to set everything up just to do this quick while I'm going to have a cup of tea. But yes, I forgot. It's day 9. It is backwards, but it is day 9. So yes, I do. Obviously, I will be doing another video a bit later, excuse the mess. That's why I'm here, because everywhere's a mess and I've got a lot of tidying to do. But I just wanted to pop in. And also good news, everybody. Toft are having a little bit of a sale on their website. They are also sending out this free patch, a free Peter polar bear patch with a little Santa hat on with all orders. So I'm very sorry to say, well, I'm not sorry to say because I'm going to be very excited when I get it, but I am sort of sorry to say that I have placed an order. What can I say? They know how to get me. I'm just an easy picking. As my partner says, I'm a salesperson's dream. But I'm very excited. So there will be, tripping up, I'm so excited. There will be a couple more things to show you towards the end of the Vlogmas, really. It's December the 9th of December. So yeah, I think they're only doing this little promotion sale. I think some of the items are 10% off at the moment. It's so exciting. So I managed to snag myself a little kit that I've been eyeing up. I was going to grab 2 of them, but then I thought, no, behave yourself. So I've only snagged the one, and then I've snagged lots of yarn because I wanted to do the 12 Birds of Christmas for next year. So I've got the yarn for all of those. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something else, I'm sure. I'm just so excited. It's ridiculous. As you can tell, I've got a few more beans in me today. I had a better night's sleep last night, so I'm a bit more full of beans. My eyes are tired though, hence the glasses. My eyes haven't caught up with the rest of me. So yes, I'm going to do a cup of tea. I might show you outside because it looks proper Christmassy. It's very exciting. I'm absolutely rambling now. So I'm gonna go make my cup of tea, get back to work is what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you in a bit. I am back. I am a little less full of beans than I was this morning, but I am here. So yes, I'm here. A day of work, what it does to us, hey? So today's colour, just a little recap. This is day 9 of Advent. I had a minute then, just needed. Absolutely gorgeous colour. Yeah, I like this one a lot. So we're getting a bit more saturated today, going in a deeper direction. And today's colour is inspired by Monet's Ninfe Rosa. And again, it looks pretty. There we go. Pretty spot on. I do admire her skills. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous colour. So yep, looking forward to adding that into my project. So I'm going to stand up because, as I said yesterday, it's getting bigger. So here we go. This is where we're at. I can almost wrap it around my neck, almost. Put it on my shoulder like a shrug. But yeah, again, we are obviously started dark. And now we're slowly getting paler. And now it looks like we are going in a deeper direction again, which is going to be really nice. I'm quite excited to get this deeper shade of green added in. Quite excited to get that added in there. It's going to look really good. So again, my little moth, here he is. That is where yesterday's colour began. So day 8, and then it's quite difficult to show you. There we go. So the stockinette stitch at the top here, stockinette band, is the same as this one down here. So it seems like we're alternating. So we're using this one. So the next one will probably be a yarn over row, whether it's going to be the same as this section or whether it's going to go back to the V's, these ones, or whether we're going to go for something new. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't read ahead. Didn't want to spoil it for myself. So yeah, it is looking really nice. I am doing my best to tie in my ends as I go. So I've only got a couple of days to tie in. There we go. Yeah, pretty pleased with myself, to be honest. And again, really enjoying it. It's such a fun pattern, and I highly recommend it if you want to give it a go, especially for Advent projects. Whether you do it day by day, it's one of those things that is completely up to you, and it doesn't really matter if you don't do it day by day. It is just a fun project. So yeah, I really do recommend it, especially for Advent skeins, so your 24 mini skein sets. Yeah, definitely. I'm really enjoying that pattern. Right, so today I thought I would show you a finished make, which I am wearing. So this, I'm just going to bring up Ravelry because although I think it's Afmaeli is the name of the pattern. Yes, Afmaeli. So this is a free pattern. I think you can get it on Ravelry, or the Ravelry link will take you to the link, the website where you can download it. The pattern is by Vedis Jonsdottir. I'll have to show you it because I'm not very good when it comes to pronouncing names. So I think you can see that there. There we go. And it's the Afmaeli 20-year anniversary sweater. And it is absolutely stunning. So just see if you can see that picture. I don't think you're going to be able to see it very well because it is screen on screen and it doesn't usually work. So I'll have to figure out a way to be able to demonstrate things from my screen onto my video a bit better. But yeah, I absolutely love this pattern. This was the first jumper that I ever made. Don't ask me why I decided to jump straight in with colour work. I don't know what I was thinking, but it was such a fun make that it didn't matter that it was colour work. I do have 3 little issues with it, 3 little issues. They're nothing bad, but they're just little things that I would adjust if I were to make the pattern again. I have made this pattern 3 times, but I have learned a lot since making those 3 jumpers. So I would probably tweak a little if I were to do it again. So let me just show you the pattern actually. Let me just show you it as it is. So obviously I chose to do the black one with the multicolour yoke. It is, as I say, a yoke sweater. So you start with the body and you knit from the bottom up. Helps if I stand up a bit. I'll bring it up. There we go, okay. So you start with the bottom. So you've got rib and then you've got a nice little pattern. And then it goes into plain stockinette stitch in the round all the way up to about here, your armpits. And then you stop. And then you start with the sleeves and you do the exact same with the sleeves, but obviously in sleeve size. So you knit from the bottom all the way up to where you come to where the sleeves will join essentially. And then you just add the 2 sleeves to the body and then you just keep knitting in the round. So I found it quite intuitive. It was really, really good. And the pattern on the yoke is just beautiful. You can use whatever colour you like. I've seen a lot of stunning stunning sweaters that other people have done in different colourways and everything like that, and it's absolutely stunning. So yes, highly recommend this pattern. I couldn't recommend it enough. It is beautiful. So what are my issues? My issues, firstly, you can probably see it sits quite high up on the neck. I'm not a fan of things that sit too close to my neck because I don't like pressure around my neck, basically. So I'm definitely not a turtleneck person. I can't wear them. They're just, I need my neck to have room, if that makes sense. So I feel like it could lose about, you know, there we go, that much of the sweater. So that being said, I think if I was to do it again, I would do short rows on the back. And what that means is I would add extra length to the back of the collar, or the neck even, so that the neck would sit higher than, the back of the neck, my apologies, would sit higher than the front of the neck, so it would have a bit more of a scoop on it. I'm not entirely sure how you would do that with regards to this pattern though, because of how patterned it is, and the yoke goes straight up to where the neck joins. So that would be something I'd have to think about because I'm not quite sure how I would add those short rows in. The short rows would be on the back, so I think they would be anyway. Yeah, it's something I'm gonna have to think about, but that is one thing, is that the neck sits a bit high for me. Could be a sizing issue, and that brings me on to my next point, is that I made it in a small, or it may have been an extra small. Yes, but either way, for my personal taste as I am now, that's too small for me. I like something, as I said yesterday, a bit bigger. I like room in my jumpers. Although this does have quite ample room. I mean, it's not too form fitting, it does have room. Oh, it's so warm. Well, I don't know actually, it does look quite nice now I'm looking at it properly. I don't know. I mean, I've made a medium as well, and that is still quite form fitting. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, so I'd probably make it the next size up for myself, but that is personal preference. Again, this is personal preference. Some people don't mind this, but I'm one of these people that likes to have a scoopy neck. Another little drawback for me was the wool that I used. I used the wool that the pattern asks for, which again, perfectly fine. The wool is absolutely stunning. I've got some here, and it is Lopi's Let Lopi wool. Let's try and hold that properly, there we go. And it is, honestly, this wool is stunning. It is beautiful. It is the warmest wool I've ever worn. I feel like I'm sweating and it's freezing. So yeah, it is absolutely amazing wool. It is Icelandic wool. I believe it's 100% Icelandic sheep wool. And I believe it is single ply. So I had a couple of problems when I had to knit back rows. I accidentally broke the yarn. It's fine knitted up. There's no, there's no problems with it. It's perfect. So my drawback with this is that my skin doesn't like it. It's a little itchy for me. So if you have sensitive skin, for example, or you just, some wools just don't sit right on you, I'd probably say just go into a wool shop and have a feel of the wool. I've been told that the more you wash it, the softer it gets, but I still believe that it's still going to be quite a scritchy wool for me. So the way I combat that is I just wear something underneath, and that's fine. So this sweater basically is perfect for the very, very coldest of days because it is so warm. Yeah, so those are my only drawbacks with it. But having said that, it was my first ever sweater, so I'm really not, I've got no problems basically in the whole scheme of things. But those are just some things to be aware of. I think if I was to make it again, I would try and see if I could get short rows just to make the back of the neck sit higher than the front so I can get a scoop. I would make it in a bigger size. I would use yarn that my skin is happier being next to. And I might add a little mohair in there as well, because this has like a little halo. You can kind of see it. There you go. It's got a little halo going on, so it'd be quite nice to replicate that by using perhaps 100% merino with held together with mohair. I think that'd be quite nice. Be a bit softer for my skin. But again, it's one of those things. Some people, their skin doesn't mind this kind of wool, but unfortunately mine does mind. So it doesn't get worn that often. but yeah, it is lovely, and I'm so pleased with it, and I highly recommend the pattern. It was so much fun. Right, so I think that is everything I have for you today. I need to change my sweater because my heating is coming on and I'm starting to boil. But yeah, I thought I'd just wear a little make for you, just to give you an idea again of the things that I like to make, and just to kind of give you a bit more content really, because I can't just keep showing you Advent stuff. It's I'm not entirely sure how interesting that is. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it here. I do have to go out very early in the morning because I have to take my car for its MOT and service. They can't give me a courtesy car because it's a Saturday, so I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to be home. That's if my car passes. If my car passes, it should be fine. I should be home afternoonish, I think. But yeah, it's fingers crossed it passes. Oh my gosh, I'll have to get a taxi home if it doesn't. Oh dear. But yeah, so after that, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen video wise. I'm going to try and do one in the morning, but in the afternoon I'm not sure if I will get one done, so it might be really short tomorrow. But Sunday I am planning to show you the little surprise that I had earlier on this week. So Monday my parents visited and they brought a lovely surprise with them that I'm very excited to show you, and I'm going to do that Sunday because I have a bit more time in the morning on Sunday, so I should be able to do that for you all. But yeah, I think that is absolutely everything. I'm just going to turn my screen off. There we go. Right, well, thank you so much again for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. All your views, your likes, just yes, thank you so much. It really does mean a lot. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.